You know, cars now are plasticky. You know that, right? They don't make them out of the same material. I have one, so I don't think I could call it Stella. I don't think she'd drive over across town and come get me.
Yeah. All right, I'm getting on this meeting.
Oh yeah, you got the meeting.
Mm-hmm. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody today? Let's see. Good. I'm glad. We've got Benjamin and Beverly and Bob and Brett and Claudia and Cynthia, David, Freddie, Jacob. All right, guys. Glad to see y'all here. Okay. Who did their homework last night? Type a 2 in the comments if you do not have your MetaTrader4 downloaded to your cell phone, to your computer. Type a 2 in the comments. All right, so does everybody have their MT4? Let me see if Richard's on. Richard, are you on? Okay. So every single body on the call has their okay. So nobody had any issues. Okay. Hey, Ken, did you do your homework last night? Did you get your MT4 downloaded to your cell phone and your computer? No, it does not sound right. You need MetaTrader4, not MetaTrader5. MetaTrader5 is a whole other platform and we do not use it. We just use MetaTrader4. What did you download it to, Brett? Okay. Did you do it on? Did you download MT4 on your cell phone? Okay. Okay. So, all right. So our first lesson tonight is we're going over MT4 on your cell phone. Good. I'm glad. That is why I'm here. All right. Sorry, somebody's trying to get on. They need the link. Let me. Okay, good job, guys. All right. So the first thing we're going to go over this evening is your MetaTrader4, okay? This is going to be covering on your cell phone. All right. All right, guys. So if you guys are doing this training, this Zoom on your computer, I want you to take your MT4 out on your cell phone and pull it up, okay?
What's going on, guys? It's Easton Harris here, and in this video we're going to be going over MetaTrader4, the mobile app. So I'm going to show you guys how to download that, how to set up a demo account, and just kind of go through the back end of that app so you guys know how to use everything. Okay, so I'm on the App Store now. I'm going to type in Meta, and hopefully this pulls up. I just closed everything out, so it might be a little slow. There we go. Okay, MetaTrader4. All right, so we want MetaTrader4 Forex trading. Okay, so I'm going to download that. And then, let's see, open this up. Okay, MetaTrader4. I'd like to send you that. Now it's opened up here, and it's not giving me anything right here. But first, let's set up a demo account. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to settings. Okay, I'm going to click, see I don't have an account here. You can click trade accounts. There's no trade accounts active. I'm going to go to new account. Okay, I'm going to click on open a demo account. I'm going to use their feed. Okay, you're going to type in your phone number, your email, all right? And then click this. That just means, okay, it's going into US dollars. So everything that you make is going to be translated into US dollars in your trade account. You can pick your leverage from 1 to 1 to 1 to 100, all right? And you can change your deposit. So automatically it's going to set you up to deposit $100,000 in demo money. You can put, 5 million in there. You can put 3,000 in there. Take your pick. All right, guys. So once you click register.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to take a minute and just make sure everybody logs on to their MT4 and has a demo account, okay? I'm going to give you a minute to do that. Hey, Estella, I'm so glad you're here. Okay, guys, does everybody, I'm going to give you a minute to set up your demo, okay?
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, we're setting up our demo.
One
I want you guys
of those that have the MetaTrader, push a 1 on there. If it's on your computer, push a 2 if it's on your phone, or push a 3 if it's on both, please.
All right, guys. Yeah, Estella, what we're doing right now is getting the demo set up on the cell phone, the mobile trading.
Yeah, I understand that. I just wanted to get a clear idea on who had it on both, or, you know, or they didn't have it on at all. Just trying to get an idea who does.
Okay, when you still using phone. Okay, when you get your demo account set up on your phone, put a 4 in the comments so we'll know when we can move on. 4, okay. Okay. Good job, guys. All right.
It's going to give you your passwords and stuff, and then you want to screenshot that, click done, and it'll bring you back to this page. This is the quotes page. You can see bottom left hand corner, it's lit up blue, quotes. This is what this gives you. This is your list of currency pairs. Okay, so we have CAD yen, euro pound, euro New Zealand. The name of the currency pairs are on the left hand side, and those are in black. The numbers on the left are fluctuating between red and blue, and what that means is basically if the currency pair has blue numbers next to it, that just means the last move was to the upside. And these are based off very minute moves. So these are going to fluctuate back and forth. As you can see, they're turning red, going back to blue, back to red. So that's all that means. If it's red, it's that move was to the downside. If it's blue, that move was to the upside. These are very small fluctuations. Okay, guys? So don't base anything off that. If you click advanced at the top right now, this is the simple view. If you click advanced, right here, we'll see the pairs on the left-hand side. You'll see the spread underneath it. Okay, so, and kind of to line this up for you guys, you can see for CAD yen, for instance, the large number there says 15 for the low, and then for the high, it says 20. So there's about a 5 pip spread there. It's more like 4.5. Okay, if you count the numerators up top here and these exponentials here. But if you look, CAD yen, right, in black, right underneath it, it says spread and it says 44. That does not mean there's 44 pips worth of spread. It means that there's 4.4 or 4.6 now pips of spread. Okay, so that's just a really easy way. On Euro New Zealand, you can see the spread's 11 pips, 11.5. You know what I mean? So that's a real easy way to see what the spreads are before entering a trade. Okay, so that's the advanced view, and that's what I like to use. Now, if you want to edit the pairs here on this page, you can go to the top left, click the pencil, and you can sit here and you can actually delete pairs. So say I want to delete those, click the pencil again. Now I've only got these 2 pairs. If I want to add some pairs, I can go to the right-hand side, top right, click the plus button, click Forex, and I can click these buttons here.
Okay, guys, do y'all see the plus at the top right hand where you can click on it and add other pairs that you don't have? Can all you guys find that button? Yes? Is there anybody that does not see that button? I've had some people come to me after class and have a hard time finding it. I just want to make sure everybody can find that. Is there anybody that does not see that plus sign? Okay. Okay, Terrace, you haven't found it. Missy, you haven't found it. Okay, are you guys on your cell phones? All right, take a screenshot and send it to me on Messenger, Terrace, of what you see. Okay, Missy, can you screenshot your screen and send it to me? And let me see. I see the plus, but not the advanced section. I have a Samsung Android. Okay.
I have a, where did you Missy, where did you get your demo account, through what broker?
Just through the MT4 app.
Okay, they need to have an actual broker to add. I have S10. Okay.
Stella, you have iPhone, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I believe, okay. Are you on the page right here where it pulls up the currency pairs that you have on there, Terrace?
Add yen, for instance.
You guys, are you on that page, Terrace?
Don't base it.
And who else couldn't find it? Missy? Are y'all on that page right there? You need to be on the quotes page. I have all currency pairs showing up. Good deal. Good deal, Brett. All right. All right, Missy, Terrace, trying to help you out here. Are you on the quotes page? Okay, you need to be on the quotes page. Terrace, click quotes. Now, do you see that plus? Missy, are you on the quotes? Okay, so you see the plus now. All right. Missy, you with us, honey? All right, well, we're going to move on. I'm on the quotes page. I have the plus, but no simple or advanced at the top. Okay, well, really, I don't ever go back and forth. So, as long as you can find the plus sign where you can add the other currencies. My plus is not highlighted. The plus, it doesn't have to be highlighted. Can you click on it and it bring up other? Can you click that plus and it bring up other currency pairs to add? Okay. All right, guys, moving right along.
Off that. If you click advanced at the top right now, this is the simple view. If you click advanced, right here, we'll see the pairs on the left-hand side. You'll see the spread underneath it. Okay, so, and kind of to line this up for you guys, you can see for CAD yen, for instance, the large number there says 15 for the low, and then for the high, it says 20. So there's about a 5 pip spread there. It's more like 4.5. Okay, if you count the numerators up top here and these exponentials here. But if you look, CAD yen, right, in black, right underneath it, it says spread and it says 44. That does not mean there's 44 pips worth of spread, it means that there's 4.4 or 4.6 now pips of spread. Okay, so that's just a really easy way. On Euro New Zealand, you can see the spread's 11 pips, 11 and a half. You know what I mean? So that's a real easy way to see what the spreads are before entering a trade. Okay, so that's the advanced view, and that's what I like to use. Now, if you want to edit the pairs here on this page, you can go to the top left, click the pencil, and you can sit here and you can actually delete pairs. So say I want to delete those, click the pencil again. Now I've only got these 2 pairs. If I want to add some pairs, I can go to the right-hand side, top right, click the plus button, click Forex, and I can click these buttons here. Okay, whatever pair, click the green plus. If you want to take a look at that pair, say you like GJ, click GJ. And okay, we'll click done. Now you can see that we've got more pairs. The last one that we added was GJ, which you can see at the bottom right now has a spread of about 8.5 pips. Okay, so that's pretty much this page. Now from this page, if I want to look at GJ, I can click it and this will pull up and I can click chart. Okay, and it'll take me to the GJ chart. All right, now which is also our next button on the in the lower quadrant here. So we're at quotes. Now we're on the chart button. Now, if you're at quotes and you want to look at GJ again, you don't physically have to tap it and go through that. If you just click chart, it'll take you to the most recent chart you were on. Okay, so you can flip back and forth from quotes to chart. Now, if you want to look at a different chart, you need to click it and click chart. Now we're looking at Euro New Zealand on the 4-hour time frame. If I go back to quotes, go to chart again, you can see that it takes me back to Euro New Zealand. Okay, now on this page here, you can see on the top left corner, it says Euro New Zealand H4. And at the very top above Euro New Zealand, there's H4. If you click that, this menu drops.
Okay, everybody, I want you to pull up a chart. Pull up a chart on your MT4. Estella, why would Cynthia not be able to click the plus sign and add currency pairs? Do you?
Sometimes, what kind of phone does she have? Does she have?
Do you have an Android or iPhone? She has an Android.
Okay. I don't know about Androids, but what I can tell you is that if you didn't download the MT4, if you have the MT4 and you did a demo through there, choose a broker. Do you know how to do the choose a broker up on the top, FX Choice or Hugo's Way, whatever it is up on the top, you can go through them. That's how you can add pairs. That's how I found out that you can't really add any pairs or indices unless you go through a broker, an actual broker, like an FX demo or a Hugo's demo or LQFX demo. You have to go through their website to get that, and then you can add. That's what I found out, Misty.
Okay.
So I think that's what they have to do. I mean, you can actually get one there, but it's only going to keep you at a limited pairs. You can't add.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a plus. Now you know that you have to go choose a broker and get a demo through their broker, and then even if you download the MT4 on your phone, what you would have to do is when you pull the menu down, it says broker, then you got to put FX broker, and then it's going to give you a password and a login that you're going to use that they're going to email you, and then you plug in those numbers and it'll open up you can add advanced features.
Okay. All right. So if anybody has a problem with that, just message me later, okay? And we'll get you a demo through a broker set up if your MT4 on your phone demo account is not working.
Yeah, we'll do a video with that and add it to the eStar Legends. That way, people that cannot do the advanced features, you will have access to that as well.
We use FX Choice and Hugo's Way, Cheryl. That's who you use too, right, Estella?
Correct.
Okay. All right, guys. Does everybody have a chart pulled up on their MT4 on their phone? I want you to be able to actually see what he's doing and go through it with him so that when you try to go back and do it later, you know, you'll have some retention where you've actually went through this with them, okay?
Let's do this, Misty, just so everybody will be on the same pair. Let's all choose, because even if you couldn't add any pairs, let's choose Euro USD, because that's normally on all MT4s, okay?
All right. EUR USD. Okay, guys, just pull that chart up so that as he's going through these things and and explaining it, you can understand what he's saying, kind of maneuver around, okay?
Down for the time frame. So, and it'll go away. There it goes. It'll go away after a little bit, but if you click it and you want to look at the 1 hour time frame, click H1. It'll pull up the 1 hour time frame. You click it, you want to look at the daily time frame, click D1. It'll take you to the daily time frame, and you have the M1, which is 1 minute, all the way down to MN, which is monthly. Okay, so you got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, so that's how you alternate between the different time frames here. Now, this next button to the right of that, more so towards the center left-ish, is a crosshair button. Okay, so if you click that, it pulls up this crosshair, and you can actually move it around, and you can see specific price points. Okay, so if you see the crosshair here, if you look right of it, you'll see that specific.
Huh. Sorry, guys, my internet's freezing.
One hour time frame.
Okay.
You click it, you want to look at the daily time frame, click D1. It'll take you to the daily time frame, and you have the M1, which is 1 minute, all the way down to MN, which is monthly. Okay, so you got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, so that's how you alternate between the different time frames here. Now, this next button to the right of that, more so towards the center left-ish, is a crosshair button. Okay, so if you click that, it pulls up this crosshair, and you can actually move it around, and you can see specific price points. Okay, so if you see the crosshair here, if you look right of it, you'll see that specific.
I don't know why my internet's freezing. I'm sorry, guys. It'll get it together in a minute. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. So do y'all see, did y'all find the time frames? Okay. Okay. All right. Do you see did you play around with the crosshair button and see what it does? I got kicked off and froze. The crosshair button is that little plus sign at the top, Kathy, beside the time frames. Yours is not showing the time frame. Are you on your cell phone, Ken? Okay. Is it on the right? Tara says that if you have an Android, it's on the right. Do you see it over there on the right?
Or if you put your finger on the middle of the phone, it'll pop up like a circle, and it'll say 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute on Android, because my son has an Android. So
okay, they're saying if it's an Android, it'll have a clock symbol.
Yep.
Okay, guys, so if you've got an Android, y'all look for the clock. I don't know why I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why it's.
Right of it, it says 1.75400, which is the price point that it's at currently. Okay, and if you want to figure out what price it was at for that date,
Misty, you might have a lot of people on your internet right
No,
now.
I have I have internet just for this. I have an extra one just for this computer.
simply just put it on the candlestick and
It is
gives you the
storming
date
here,
and
though.
that price point. This is very helpful when looking for stop losses and take profits. Okay, because if you want to enter a trade and you want to put your stop loss above this high right here, okay, well, we'll just go.
Oh, I understand that. What do you mean the chart doesn't show up at all?
0.75400, which is the price point that it's at
Have you-
currently. Okay, and if you want to figure out what price it was at for that date, you simply just put it on the candlestick and it gives you the date and that price point. Okay, this is very helpful when looking for stop losses and take profits. Okay, because if you want to enter a trade and you want to put your stop loss above this high right here, okay, well, we'll just go.
Joanna, we have downloaded the MT4 on our cell phone, okay? Opened up a broker account. My iMac is puking. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
You click that, you can see that we've got our box, our Fibonacci's, our vertical line.
All right, here we go. Let's try that. Okay, it should be fixed when it starts rolling again. So my apologies, guys. It's storming pretty bad here tonight. And of course, the devil is a lie, and he will always try to step on things when something really great and amazing is about to happen. Just bear with me.
The price point that it's at currently. Okay, and if you want to figure out what price it was at for that date, simply just put it on the candlestick and it gives you the date and that price point. Okay, this is very helpful when looking for stop losses and take profits. Okay, because if you enter a trade and you want to put your stop loss above this high right here, okay, well, we'll just go move where we would want our stop loss to be, and that gives us that numerical number that we can then type in to our stop loss, and we'll get into that when we get to the trade button. Okay, but that's all that does. So that's helpful there. To get rid of that, you just have to click the crosshair button again up top and it goes away. Now, the next button here is the indicator button. Okay, so if you click that, it's going to take you to the main window here, and you click that. And
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am so sorry, guys.
Okay, so I don't really use that button at all. The next button, you'll see a triangle, a circle, and a square here, and this is going to be your.
Okay.
But that's all that does. So that's helpful there. To get rid of that, you just have to click the crosshair button again up top, and it goes away. Now, the next button here is the indicator button. Okay, so if you click that, it's going to take you to the main window here, and you can click that, and you can.
Guys, I don't know what to do. It's just not playing for me tonight. Maybe we can, hold on.
What's going on, guys? It's Easton Harris here, and in this video, we're going to be going over MetaTrader4, the mobile app. So I'm going to show you guys how to download that, how to set up a demo account, and just through the back end of that app so you guys know how to use everything. Okay, so I'm on the App Store now. I'm going to type in Meta, and hopefully this pulls up. I just closed everything out, so it might be a little slow. There we go. Okay, MetaTrader4. All right, so we want MetaTrader4 Forex trading. Okay, so I'm going to download that. And then, let's see, open this up. Okay, MetaTrader4. I'd like to send you that. Nah. Now, it's opened up here, and it's not giving me anything right here. But first, let's set up a demo account. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to settings. Okay, I'm going to click, see I don't have an account here. You can click trade accounts. There's no trade accounts active. I'm going to go to new account. Okay, I'm going to click on open a demo accounts. I'm going to use their feed. Okay, you're going to type in your phone number, your email, all right? And then click this. That just means, okay, it's going into US dollars. So everything that you make is going to be translated into US dollars in your trade account. You can pick your leverage from 1 to 1 to 1 to 100, all right? And you can change your deposit. So automatically it's going to set you up to deposit $100,000 in demo money. You can put, 5 million in there. You can put 3,000 in there. Take your pick. All right, guys. So once you click register, it's going to give you your passwords and stuff. And then you want to screenshot that, click done, and it'll bring you back to this page. This is the quotes page. You can see bottom left-hand corner. It's lit up blue, quotes. This is what this gives you. This is your list of currency pairs. Okay, so we have CAD yen, Euro pound, Euro New Zealand. The name of the currency pairs are on the left-hand side, and those are in black. The numbers on the left are fluctuating between red and blue. And what that means is basically if the currency pair has blue numbers next to it, that just means the last move was to the upside. And these are based off very minute moves. So these are going to fluctuate back and forth. As you can see, they're turning red, going back to blue, back to red. So that's all that means. If it's red, that move was to the downside. If it's blue, that move was to the upside. And these are very small fluctuations, okay, guys? So don't base anything off that. If you click advanced at the top right now, this is the simple view. If you click advanced, right here, we'll see the pairs on the left-hand side. You'll see the spread underneath it. Okay, so, and kind of to line this up for you guys, you can see for CAD yen, for instance, the large number there says 15 for the low, and then for the high, it says 20. So there's about a 5 pip spread there. It's more like 4.5, okay, if you count the numerators up top here and these exponentials here. But if you look, CAD yen, right, in black, right underneath it, it says spread and it says 44. That does not mean there's 44 pips worth of spread. It means that there's 4.4 or 4.6 now pips of spread. Okay, so that's just a really easy way. On Euro New Zealand, you can see the spread's 11 pips, 11.5. You know what I mean? So that's a real easy way to see what the spreads are before entering a trade. Okay, so that's the advanced view, and that's what I like to use. Now, if you want to edit the pairs here on this page, you can go to the top left, click the pencil, and you can sit here and you can actually delete pairs. So say I want to delete those, click the pencil again. Now I've only got these 2 pairs. If I want to add some pairs, I can go to the right-hand side, top right, click the plus button, click Forex, and I can click these buttons here. Okay, whatever pair, click the green plus. If you want to take a look at that pair, say you like GJ, click GJ, and okay, we'll click done. Now you can see that we've got more pairs. The last one that we added was GJ, which you can see at the bottom right now has a spread of about 8.5 pips. Okay, so that's pretty much this page. Now from this page, if I want to look at GJ, I can click it, and this will pull up, and I can click chart. Okay, and it'll take me to the GJ chart. All right, now which is also our next button on the in the lower quadrant here. So we're at quotes. Now we're on the chart button. Now, if you're at quotes and you want to look at GJ again, you don't physically have to tap it and go through that. If you just click chart, it'll take you to the most recent chart you were on. Okay, so you can flip back and forth from quotes to chart. Now, if you want to look at a different chart, you need to click it and click chart. Now we're looking at Euro New Zealand on the 4-hour time frame. If I go back to quotes, go to chart again, you can see that it takes me back to Euro New Zealand. Okay, now on this page here, you can see on the top left corner, it says Euro New Zealand H4. And at the very top above Euro New Zealand, there's H4. If you click that, this menu drops down for the time frame. So, and it'll go away, there it goes. It'll go away after a little bit, but if you click it and you want to look at the 1-hour time frame, click H1, it'll pull up the 1-hour time frame. You click it, you want to look at the daily time frame, click D1, it'll take you to the daily time frame. And you have the M1, which is 1 minute, all the way down to MN, which is monthly. Okay, so you got 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, monthly. Okay, so that's how you alternate between the different time frames here. Now, this next button to the right of that, more so towards the center left-ish, is a crosshair button. Okay, so if you click that, it pulls up this crosshair, and you can actually move it around, and you can see specific price points. Okay, so if you see the crosshair here, if you look right of it, you'll see that specific price point where that crosshair lies. Okay, below it shows the date going across for the chart. So at the bottom of the crosshair, you see it says the 24th of October, 2019. To the right of it, it says 1.75400, which is the price point that it's at currently. Okay, and if you want to figure out what price it was at for that date, you simply just put it on the candlestick and it gives you the date and that price point. Okay, this is very helpful when looking for stop losses and take profits. Okay, because if you want to enter a trade and you want to put your stop loss above this high right here, okay, well, we'll just go move where we would want our stop loss to be, and that gives us that numerical number that we can then type in to our stop loss, and we'll get into that when we get to the trade button. Okay, but that's all that does. That's helpful there to get rid of that. You just have to click the crosshair button again up top and it goes away. Now, the next button here is the indicator button. Okay, so if you click that, it's going to take you to the main window here, and you can click that and you can add different indicators. I don't like indicators, so I don't use them, but feel free to go ahead and use them if you'd like. If that's your style, that's fine. I don't use them. Okay, so I don't really use that button at all. The next button, you'll see a triangle, a circle, and a square here, and this is going to be your technical analysis tools. Okay, so if you click that, you can see that we've got our box, our Fibonacci's, our vertical line, our horizontal line, our trend line. So I'm going to click the trend line just to kind of show you guys. And you can see top right corner of the chart, the trend line is selected. Now I can just click and drag my finger across the screen, and I can move this trend line around. You can see wherever my finger is, it's going to magnify top left of the screen so that I can place it exactly where I want and my finger's not in the way. Okay, so that's that. Pretty nice and easy here. I can move this whichever direction I want, set it up to wherever I want. Maybe I want it coming down here, you know, something like that. Now I can click that. If I click it and the dots go away, that means I can't move it. So if there's dots, I click it again, the dots go away. I can't move it, which means if I touch it with my finger, it's not going to move. Okay, if I click and hold.
Claudia, you don't have an object button? What do you have beside the F on your phone? Do you have an Android or an iPhone? Does anyone on here with an Android have, if it's an Android, click the screen and the circle that pops up will show it. Thank you, Jacob, because I'm iPhone. All right. Does that work for you guys? Click the screen and a circle comes up. Okay. All right. So when you pull up that object thing, you can see the different lines. Do you see it? I don't know if you can see it on mine. So Terrace, when you pull up the object, this one right here should be your trend line.
I can delete it, or I can go to properties. I'm going to go to properties, and here I can sit here and I can tell it to array. I can have it only show up on certain time frames. I can change the style of it. You know, maybe you want it to be purple, click done. Now the trend line's purple. Okay, and that pretty much goes for every technical tool in there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the technical tool button here. And if you don't see something that you normally use, you can click add object, and it opens up all these other technical tools that you can use. Okay, so shapes are down here. The rectangle is what I use for zones. You know, there's Fibonacci retracement here, a lot of different things through here. Horizontal lines, trend lines, a big one. You know, so those are all right there. I'm gonna click back. It'll have whatever you frequently use there by the time that you use those tools a few times. Okay, so, and you can see current symbol down here underneath that says on the daily time frame, there's a trend line right now. If we want to delete that, we can do that from the chart, or we can literally do it right here. I can hit delete. That trend line is now gone. Okay, so super easy there. So that pretty much goes for all the technical tools. You can change the colors, what they look like. You can use whatever is available there. I personally don't mark up charts on my phone. I like to do that on the computer. So, but some people like to do that. So that's how you do that. The next button, top right, says trade. Okay, so that's very simple. We're gonna click that. And now here's where we're entering a trade. You can see it says Euro New Zealand at the top. That's what pair we're looking at. That's what we're fixing to take a trade on. It says instant execution. This is not a pending order. When we hit the button, this order is gonna go in. And we're gonna change this. We're gonna change the lot size to a 10 lot. And I just clicked it and typed that in. Okay, so super easy. You can do it that way, or if you're if you're into that, you can click these buttons to the right. It says plus 0.01. Okay, if you just click that, it'll just add 0.01 every time to the lot size, or you can click 0.01 to the right of that, and it'll add that to the lot size as well. Likewise, on the left side, you'll see the numbers are still blue, but they have the minus sign instead of the plus sign. So same thing, you can click those, and it will lower the lot size manually like that. Okay, but we want this to be a 10 lot. Stop loss, take profit, don't have yet. You can see the spread here, 34 to 45. We're gonna go ahead and let's take a sell, okay? It's a demo account, it's gonna ask you to accept that. We're in the game, we're in a sell trade, okay? Now you can see where it says sell 10 lot, okay? But you can't see the actual line for it, okay? Like where is the entry at? Right, so really quick, we're gonna hop over to the settings button. Oh, it's there. It's actually there. Sorry, we were just right on it. All right, we'll get to the settings button shortly. So that is the trade button, right? We are now in this trade, and I can use my crosshairs here, right? And say I want to put my stop loss above this high right in here. So I'm gonna lift it up a little bit higher than that, and we're gonna say 1.7366. We're going to round up there. So 1.7366. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the trade button in the middle at the bottom. That's the next button we're going to look at. So I'm going to click this. Okay, here you can see where the trade's at. All right, now really quick, let's go over this at the top. We have negative $681. Okay, it's red. Okay, that means we're in drawdown. Every trade starts out in drawdown, not a big deal. Okay, now you'll see balance says $100,000. That's what we started with, right? That's what we put in this demo account. Equity says $99,324, and that changes constantly with the price change of Euro New Zealand since we're in the trade. So the balance is what you have put in. The equity is what you have if you closed out right now. This is what you have with your trades running currently. Okay, the margin here says 11,000. That's not going to change unless we take more trades, increase the lot size on or something like that. That margin's not going to change. What that $11,000 means that with this amount of risk on the table, running a 10 lot on a $100,000 account, if the account gets down to $11,000, it's going to get margin called, which means it's going to get shut off automatically. Okay, so it doesn't matter if it hits a stop loss or not, it's going to automatically get shut off by the broker. Okay, now your free margin down here will also change. Okay, it says 88,242. You see it changing now with the change in price. That is how much more negative you can go before you get to that $11,000 and it gets margin called. That's all that is. Okay, so you'll see positions. We got Euro New Zealand. It says we're in a sell on a 10 lot. Okay, underneath that it says our entry and then an arrow to where price is currently at. Okay, so if you're ever wondering what your entry is on a certain pair, you can find it right there underneath Euro New Zealand. Okay, the arrow is where it's currently at, but the first number there, 1.71339, that's where we entered. Okay, so that's that. Now, on this chart here, I can click this pair and open it up. It'll show me my stop loss, my TP, which I don't have one right now. The ID, the swap, taxes, charges. There's no swaps or anything like that right now because market turnover was just earlier. So not a deal, not a big deal right now. I'll close that. I'll just tap it again to close it. Now what I want to do is I want to modify this really quick. I'm going to go back to charts. Okay. I want to remember what this number is, 1.737. Okay, 1.737. I'm going to go back to trade. I'm going to click and hold it. I'm going to click modify. Our stop loss is 1.737. Okay, so we're going to modify it now. Okay, cool. Got modified. Now, if I go back to chart, I can see that there's my stop loss. I'm going to get rid of the crosshairs. My stop loss is the red dotted line. You can see it has the number for that order number, and it says SL for stop loss. Okay. Now, if I wanted to set a TP, I could also do that. I might have to go to the higher time frame and look at something down here. Let's say we want to go to this low, this recent low right here. That is 1.702. We're going to round up 1.702. So I'll go back to trade. I'll click and hold, click modify. This time I'll go to take profit and put in 1.720. I don't know what we have in there. It's not going to let me do that. 1.703. Let's do that. Okay. So now if I go back to chart, you can see there is my take profit. It's towards those lows right there. It's where I want it to be. You know, this stop loss and TP, I'm just trying to show you how to put it in. It's not an ideal trade, okay? But that's how you would put it in. Now, if I go back to trade, okay, we're running a 10 lot, okay, sell trade. Now, if I want to close out partial profits, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to click and hold again. This thing pops up here. I can go back to the chart. I can trade it from right here. If I know what it looks like, I can modify the stop loss and take profit, but let's do a partial close. Okay, so I'm going to click close. All right, now I can close this entire trade right now by just hitting close with loss. You can see that the entry here is kind of like you would enter a trade. It's the same thing. You can adjust the lot size here for what you're closing out. So I'm running a 10 lot. Maybe I want to close half of it. So I'm going to close a 5 lot. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close that with a loss. Okay, now I closed half of that position out, and now I still have the other half running. See how that works? So that's how you close out a partial profit there. Now, and this is the trade button. Now, if I go to history, okay, which is the next button at the bottom, I'll click history. You guys can see the deposit of $100,000 from the demo and the sell trade that was closed out. We only closed out half of it, so it says that we closed out a sell trade on a 5 lot for negative 260. We still have the other one going. Okay, so if I come through and I close this out, just close the rest of it out. I go back to history. Now both of them were closed out. Okay, so and that was that started off as 1 trade. We just cut that into 2. All right, so that's how you do that. You can look at the weekly, the monthly. You can customize what time frame you're wanting to look at for your history. We're only having these few trades for this day, so there's not going to be any other history here. Now, let's take a look at the settings button here. Actually, really quick, you guys can see that at the bottom of the screen says profit, negative 514. That's how much money we lost altogether. Our deposit was $100,000. The balance in the account currently is $99,485. Okay, so that's that. Now, if I go back to trade, the trade button, you'll see that there's no trades running. Okay, and you can see my balance, equity, they line up because there's no trades running, so they're going to be the same. Margin is 0 because there's no risk on the table, there's no trades. So everything looks good. Okay, now let's take a look. Let's go back to history. We'll make our way over. There's this again. Let's click settings. So it's going to be at the bottom right-hand corner. Click settings. Now here you can see this is kind of where you can adjust some things. So if you want to add another account, if you want to add a live account, for instance, you click this, log into an existing account, or if you create a demo account on your broker's website, you may want to.
Okay, guys, this is very, very important. Okay, like Estella was saying, if you make a if you make a demo account on a broker account, when you make the account, it's going to give you an account number and a password, guys. And this is going to be the same as when you make your live account. When you make your live account, it's going to give you an account number and a password. So then you're going to bring the account you made on your broker account, either the demo or the live, Okay, you're going to take that account number and that password and you're going to bring it to your MT4. So he is about to show you how to put your live account or your demo account from your broker into your MT4. So this is very, very important, guys. I want you to take notes.
That because you'll have more options, more things to trade. You know, some brokers have Bitcoin, stuff like that. So that'll actually free that up if you link their demo account to this MetaTrader4. And so if you want to open up a live account or a demo account that you made through your broker specifically, you can go into log into existing account. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to type in the server for that, which the broker will give you. Okay, so you'll look for that and then type in the passwords and stuff and log into that and everything will be synced up. Okay, so super easy. That's the new account. If you click these accounts up here, you can see there's the current account, and there's current accounts and the trade accounts. So there's the demo accounts here that I've played with for this video. If you come down, you're not really going to want to use any other button on this page except for the charts button. So all this other stuff, I wouldn't even really worry about it. Okay, so the new account button and the charts button, which is third from the bottom. We're going to be looking at that one. So I'm going to click that. You can see this is where we can start to play with our chart layout. Okay, so if I click bar chart, we're on candlestick charts right now. If I click bar chart and I go back and click chart, you can see that our candlesticks have now turned to bars. All right, so if I go back to settings and I go back down to charts, let's do candlesticks, and you can see that they're candlesticks now. All right, now I don't like this color scheme, so I'm gonna go to settings, charts. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of design these colors here. So my bullish candlestick, I want to be green. My bearish candlestick, I want to be red. Okay, click save. My line chart, don't really care for that. Trade levels, let's make that yellow. Let's get crazy. Okay, stop levels, we'll do that, that's fine. All right, and then I'll go back to charts here. Click charts, and you can see that it looks totally different now. Okay, I've got green bullish candles, I've got red bearish candles, and you can adjust these however you want, guys. You can play with this. You can change all these colors here. So see, bar up, yes, bar down. Let's make red as well. I'll make it look a little cleaner. Okay, so it looks way cleaner now that I did that. It's not that that green fog across it. So there's that. That's how you do that. You can change the backgrounds, the foregrounds, all right here in the colors tab. So I mean, you can literally change all these colors you see here, the foreground, all that stuff. Okay, so super easy stuff there. That's how you use that, and that's going to be the only other button that you're really going to want to use. Okay, you can add volumes, you can add the ask price line, the period separators if you wish. I don't use any of that, but you can, for instance, the volumes, you click that and you go back to the chart, you can see now at the bottom we have these volumes. Okay, I don't like those, so I'm going to turn them back off, volumes, and they're gone. Okay, so super simple, guys, super easy to navigate through. If you have any other questions, you know, feel free to reach out personally. I feel like we've covered most of everything here. We can get the partial profits thing really quick. We took a sell trade. I'll show you guys what it looks like to take a buy trade. So I'm gonna go to chart. Okay, so the chart, let's say I want to take a buy trade instead. I'm gonna click trade up top, top right. I'm gonna click buy. We've entered a buy. Now you can see the buy trade, 5 lot there. If I go to trade, you'll see that it says Euro New Zealand buy, 5 lot in blue this time. Okay, and then we're negative. We started off negative, as you guys know. Okay, and one more time, click and hold. I can modify, which takes me to the take profit and stop loss. I can trade it right from here. So if I want to trade it again, it will just pull that back up. I don't want to add another position. Click hold. Click chart, takes me back to chart just as the chart button would. Click and hold, close. I want to close out a partial. I'm going to close out half, so I'm going to close out 2.5, close. And there you go. I've still got, so history, you'll see that buy trade was closed out and my trade's still running 2.5. Okay. So all these trades start off negative. Don't worry about it, guys. Just the spread. You know, I'm not going to sit here and let these trades play out. But yeah, guys, that's how you use MT4. So super easy. Again, you can look at it like this, bottom. Remember, guys, the spread, you can see it, it says spread right underneath the currency name. Okay, so it's an easy way to do that. And just remember, if it says 47, for instance, CAD yen says 46 right now, it really means 4.6. Okay, so these are not whole numbers. There's a decimal place in between the far right number, okay, and the left, and the number to the left of that. So just remember that, guys. There's not 37 pips of spread on euro pound right now. It's 3.7. So don't get that confused. Don't freak out. But yeah, guys, I hope this helps you navigate through the MetaTrader4 app. Like I said, if you have any questions, let me or your upline know. You know, I'm happy to help. I hope you guys found this easy to understand, and I hope it helps get you rolling, guys. All right, so I'm going to dive into a video for TradingView, and I'll see y'all in now.
Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about the lagging with my internet. I so appreciate you guys sticking with me through this. As long as everybody has got their MT4 and their demo account in, you know, we should be good to go. I know questions are going to come up. I know you're going to have some issues. I know you're going to have to message me, and I will let y'all guys know right now when it comes to technical things. I will have to go get somebody to help you, but we've got plenty of people that are really good, like the IT stuff. Misty is not. But however, you still, if you have any issues, come to me and we will figure this out, okay? So does anybody have any questions over anything that we went over tonight? I don't blame you, Brett. I don't blame you. And I know that it did not help that while we were going through it together, my computer was acting retarded. I'm sorry. But yes, guys, this is not a race. This is not a race to get through this syllabus. It may say 2 weeks. So what if it takes you a month? Okay. It is not a race. So if you really, you know, have to watch the videos a few times, that's great. Okay. If you change your broker, you'll get the account number and the password and you'll add it as a new account on your MT4. So, you know, it's not a race. We're all in this together. It's going to be an individual journey. So, oh, you're welcome, darling. Do not be afraid to get off these and go watch our videos again. Watch it again. Take notes. Ask questions. Guys, that's what I'm here for, okay? Need to watch the trading part again and practice. Putting in trades. Brett, you probably need to go to a broker and start a demo account on a broker site like Hugo's Way, and then take the account number and the password they give you and put it into your MT4. Is it saying invalid account, Brett? Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, it would just be best, I guess, to go to a broker and set up a demo account with them. Login failed. Okay. The MT4 brokers do MT4 have brokers. Now, you will have to go to an individual broker site like FX Choice or Hugo's Way, set up your demo account. Oh, Estelle, I thought you were on as a... Guess you went off and back again. Okay, guys, if nobody has any questions, Estella would like to talk to you for a minute. You're welcome, guys.
Misty, thank you so much. You have been a gem in my life, and I know that you are in others' lives because I can see that you go over and beyond. This is something that we don't have to do. We just have a heart to be servant leaders. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody gets on the same page, because we do have something very special that's going to be rolled out, and I want everyone to know how to put in a trade, get out of a trade, and what we're going to do something and this takes a lot of work, guys, because we care about you and we want you to get it. We're going to do a video, or I'm going to do a video where it's going to show you how to get into a broker and set up your account, how to add everything. I know they have it here, but I think it just needs to be a little bit more detailed, so where you can stop and play it over again and have a clear understanding on how to get this information on your phones and on your laptops. I know that many of you have Androids, and a lot have the MacBooks and all that. Sometimes on the Mac books, it's hard to download something, but we do have information. So I'm gonna try and make videos, short videos, so you can understand exactly what to do and how to do it. So I just wanted to share that with you, and give me a little time to get that done, because I'm trying to help everyone with other tasks at hand. And that's why Misty has definitely just gone over and beyond to partner with me and help me bring these messages to you and be one-on-one with you. So I'm truly grateful for her place in my organization. And I hope and pray that you guys can understand that she doesn't really have to do this. She just has a servant's heart. And that's why I chose her. Misty, I love you. Thank you so much.
Love y'all.
Going over
I just love all of y'all. I just want us all to win together, all of us to eat together. I just want to see you prosper. And when this quarantine's over, I don't want any of y'all to have to go back to a 9-to-5.
Me too.
So
That's my heart. Please, please, please share this with 3 individuals, because that's all you need. Or if not, take those spots. I'm telling you something real, because even though we've been stagnant a little bit because we're growing so fast, and don't be mad with the people that are growing with us, which is our business owners and our founders. They've found something very powerful here. And if you plug in, you will definitely make money. I know that I'm making money off of these trades that they're calling. So these guys are good, but guess what? We have something even better. And you guys even haven't seen it yet, but I want you to definitely plug in and get these fundamentals, basics down packed, because once we roll this out, Misty, are we not working on something that's
It's gonna blow y'all's mind and your bank accounts. I can't talk about it yet, but I'm so excited.
And this is for our team, right? Only our team. So
just us.
You guys have no idea. I love you guys. I'm going to sign off.
I got one other thing to say, guys. There are 31 people on this call right now. 31 people, okay? If each and every one of you, any of you that brings in 2 people by Sunday night, okay, at midnight, if y'all will bring in 2 people. Now, this has to be 2 people that you bring in. This can't be spillover somebody gave you. So if you're already founder and you already have your 3 people, if you get 2 people for one of your 3, 2 people, if you bring 2 people in by Sunday night, every single body that brings 2 people in by Sunday night, okay, either for yourself to help us get you to founder, or to help one of your teammates get to founder, I'll give every one of you a 3-night and 4-day vacation to your choice of either Myrtle Beach or Las Vegas. All you got to do is bring in 2 people by Sunday night. 2 people. That's all.
Okay, and I'm going to throw something else on there. And of the people that don't have 3 at all, and you bring in 3 people, I'm going to give $20 to each person that brings in the 3 people. Let's put it up a little bit more. Let's do $50. Okay.
Can I start a new account?
Okay. And that's going to be from me. Okay. So I just want you to know that if you can bring 3 people, that's $50 a person, guys. Okay. Directly to you. So I just want to help you. I want you to I want you to know that you have somebody that's for you here. And if you need for me to talk to them with you, I'll have no problem doing. You just got to message me on Messenger and say, hey, Stella, are you available? And I'll be available to you. And Misty, let's just go a little further and let's do a Zoom, a special Zoom for the 31 people that are here. And I want you to jot down their names because that's just going to be for them. And we're going to roll out a Zoom, a presentation just for you. And we'll give some special prizes at the end. I want you to win. I want you guys to know that we're with you and we're for you. And we want you to multiply at a high rate. So I'm here to help you. Remember, $50 for you, for each person you bring in. Plus, if
Did you say for each person they bring in?
each person who
So if they bring in 3 people, you're giving them $150?
That's it.
Does that qualify for me too? If I bring in
Hey, bring them in, baby. Bring them in. I'm trying to help you.
Holy crap. Okay, guys.
You can't get that anywhere else. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
you can. And a vacation? And a vacation? It would do y'all good just to get your mom, your dad, and your brother. And
I'm telling y'all, I am telling y'all some good stuff because once we start, we're rolling. And I'm about to, Misty, do I have 40,000 leads?
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Estella has 40,000
What's
leads.
going to happen to everyone? I would get in position because what's going to happen is you're going to get a tsunami of stuff that's going to come down to y'all. And if you guys don't fill out that Google Doc, shame on you all because we're going from left to right, filling in spots.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going to happen into your life. You just partnered up with the right team. That's all I'm going to say. I'm giving out money, guys. We're giving out vacations. We're giving out information that's going to change your life forever. God bless you all. I'm signing off.
Wait a minute. Don't sign off yet. I'm still writing everybody down. Wait a minute. Who is on here that's 499-755? 499-755. I don't have your name.
And I definitely need for you to get paid. There's going to be some, let me put it out there before you say, hey, send me my money. I want ID numbers. We need a snapshot and you can send them to Misty. Misty's my partner / assistant / my daughter / friend / a lot of slashes. So I want you guys to be that as well. Okay, because you will become a leader in this organization. You will become a 6-figure earner if you do what we say and say what we do to others. It works it's a two-folded thing here, and we can help a lot of people. Don't be afraid to share this information with others, even if you failed at a lot of other things. It doesn't matter. This is not the same thing. And all they can say is no, and you say, who's next? And you know what? Once they see you making money, they'll come back around. I promise you that. That's exactly what happened to me. I said, okay, next. You know, you have to have the attitude of gratitude and saying, hey, I'm grateful, and I'm just gonna move forward and find grateful people. That's it.
I'm writing.
You're writing? Okay,
I'm
write them down.
I'm writing. Just one more time, because did you say $50 a person if they bring in 3 people?
Exactly, $50 a person.
So that's if they bring in 3 people, that's $150 from Estella.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. Y'all just don't even know that y'all really did join the right team. And the stuff that we're talking about, we're also getting marketing stuff together. Going to do some network coaching, some marketing coaching with you guys. You know, we just want you to be, that's why Stella, that's why we do the Empower Hour every day. We want you to grow the best you can in all aspects, spiritually, mentally. I'm not about to get on here and do yoga with y'all and do the physical, okay? Y'all have to get out and walk around the yard of that. But we just want you to be the best that you can in all areas of your life. Okay.
Where the mind goes, the man or woman follows. So that's the one important thing that I'm going to leave you with, because if you think you can't do it, then you're not going to do it. But if you believe that you can do it, I promise you, you will get it done.
And if you know it's already done,
that's it. You got to call it. I know Misty's gonna be, Misty, are you gonna be the first one that gets the 150? Or you guys tell me, put a 1 on there. Who's gonna get the first 150 on here? Because I'm gonna be watching really, because I'm ready to send that money. You just gotta send me your your Cash App. Remember, I need ID number and check in, and they gotta be placed. So those 3 things have to happen, because that's resurrection power. I
Send
use
us-
these times
I want
very,
a
very
screenshot
strategic.
of the enrollment details. You know, when they come up and enrollment details, it has the date, their number, their sponsors. Y'all get me the screenshot of that, okay? Let me run through this list. I've got, is it Anik, Anik? I'm country. It's going to sound like cornbread no matter. We've got Beverly Williams, Billionaire Ken, Bob, Brett, Carmen, Carolyn, Cheryl Howe, Claudia, Cowgirl Kathy, Cynthia Ward, David Taylor, Dolores, Esther, Freddie, Gabrielle Soto, Gregory, Jacob, Joanna, Iuna, Marcus, Richard. So glad you're here, Richard. Sandy, Susie, Tasha, Terry, and Tramita. Now, there's one person on here. Brett, did I get you? Yeah, there's one person on here. Their name is Numbers. I didn't get you. So if I didn't call your name, speak now.
Okay, guys, I'm also going to give, we got 30 hours from right now. What time is it?
It's
Let's go 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock's new beginning. Go 30 hours from, not 24. I'm using numbers specifically because God's telling me to do certain things, and that's how I do it. So 30 hours from now is going to be what time? Because that's cutoff time for the bonuses.
okay.
Got 30 hours.
Okay.
What time will that be, please?
It's midnight. No, 4 a.m. Friday.
Okay, that's it, guys. 4 a.m. Friday. So let's get them in. If you get them, I mean, as soon as they're in, I pay right away. I don't wait till Friday or next Thursday or whatever. Let's get them in there. Let's get you guys going. Let's do it. Yeah, Central Time, honey. Central Time. I'm in Texas, so.
We all
And we
going
do-
on Central here.
And guess what? And we do big things in Texas because I'll be running bonuses all the time. I just want you to know that. So be tuned. And guess what?
I got you,
This,
Terrence.
this Telegram's going to kick butt and take names. I promise you that. All right, honey. Y'all be good. Love y'all.
Love y'all. See you in my inbox.